There is a quiet moment that comes to some people when they realize something feels off. Not wrong, not broken, just unfamiliar. Life looks normal from the outside, stable, acceptable, even successful. But inside, there's a strange distance, as if you're watching your own life from slightly behind. You're doing what you're supposed to do, following the path, meeting expectations, and yet, something doesn't feel like it belongs to you. This feeling doesn't come from failure. It often comes from doing everything right, from choosing what made sense instead of what felt true. Many people don't choose their lives consciously. They inherit them, from parents, from culture, from fear, from what felt safe at the time. And slowly, a life forms around them, a job, a routine, a role, until one day they realize they're maintaining something they never truly chose. This isn't rebellion, it's not dissatisfaction, it's recognition. The sense that your days are filled, but your presence is thin. You show up, you function, you perform, but you don't fully arrive. This happens when decisions are made to avoid discomfort rather than to pursue meaning, when choices are guided by approval instead of alignment. Over time, you become very good at living a life that works, but not a life that feels like yours. And the most confusing part is that nothing is obviously wrong. There's no crisis, no collapse, no dramatic loss, just a quiet disconnect. You wake up, move through the day, complete tasks, talk to people, but something inside stays untouched, unexpressed, unlived. This is why some people feel empty even when they're busy, why rest doesn't feel restorative, why weekends don't refresh anything. Because the exhaustion isn't from effort, it's from misalignment, from carrying a life that doesn't quite fit. This feeling often appears in silence, in moments when there's nothing to distract you, when you ask simple questions that suddenly feel heavy. Is this really what I want? Or is this just what I continued? Am I choosing this, or am I maintaining it? Most people avoid these questions, not because they don't matter, but because they're dangerous. They threaten the structure, the identity, the story that's been built. So the feeling is ignored, labeled as stress, or boredom, or fatigue. But it doesn't disappear. It waits, sometimes for years, until one day the distance becomes impossible to ignore, and the realization arrives quietly. You're not lost. You're just not living in alignment. This doesn't mean your life is wrong. It means parts of you were never consulted, parts that stayed silent because they didn't feel welcome. This video isn't asking you to change everything, or to abandon your life, or to start over. It's only asking you to notice the feeling, because awareness is the first form of honesty, and honesty is where any real life begins. The real question isn't whether your life looks good from the outside, it's this: when you're alone with yourself, does it feel like you're finally home?